Thank you for coming back to the Tony Montana channel. I apologize first of all for the delay in making videos. I have not made any videos or audios due to being busy doing live stuff. I had to just basically work on some, I guess, some things. It's been a couple of days. A couple of days have been nice, so I have been doing things with the dogs and obviously with family and then work. So I do apologize. I probably won't be making too many videos on the weekends, so I'll try to probably load up on them um, on the Thursday. Probably schedule them for Saturday, something like that. I'll figure something out so I don't put them all at once, so that you listen to them. I want to basically space them out. So that way you have through the weekend, if that's what you would like. If you like this content, if you like my content, I'm going to try to schedule some videos, audio, so that they are playing when I'm not able to actually be making videos. On this episode, I guess we're going to talk about uh, the dog's look and the dog's color. The speed of people saying, "Oh, looks and color doesn't matter." Okay, that's basically the notion that the dog's look and the dog's color doesn't matter. It obviously looks include color. It doesn't matter when you're looking at a dog or when you're judging a dog. And I would say, I like to make this episodes a little bit of give open for debate. I don't know if this will making anything awake a debate in this channel, but I say that it does matter when you're looking for a line bred or dogs when you're battle crossing. You're looking for a certain look, certain color. For example, if you're breeding battle a battle cross of something like, for example, red boy and something like Eli. Just make it really back so that we don't talk about any current bloodlines. So if it was Red Boy and Eli, heavy like line bred or inbred on Red Boy and line bred or inbred on Eli, and you cross them, then you're going to either favor the dogs that are black or the dogs that do come out red or as color as a different, a little bit of red or I guess buckskin if they come out buckskin from that. You'll have some sort of expectation of what you want to look at. If you're the type of person that will sell some, or you're going to divide the breeding, you're going to make an assumption, or not an assumption. You're going to make a decision which look you're going for, because you're expecting that look will result in that dog acting like that side of the family. You get me? I hope you follow it. And in that way, it really does matter. Color and look will matter, because you're basically looking to say, huh, I definitely see how these two combinations, battle cross, will complement each other and make better dogs. But I'm also going to be going with this look in the puppy that I'm picking for myself, because I think that uh, this line, this side, the top or the bottom, is still the stronger one, and I want them to be a better of the parent, but that it acts more like one side of the family. I hope that's clear enough for you. Um, also, it also matters when, for example, Mr. Hollingsworth was saying, black dogs, I don't want black dogs. And people say that, maybe Hollingsworth is a racist. I don't know. Again, I don't know him at all. But again, given the fact that he lived in an area that was just naturally discriminatory, that naturally people had some biases based on skin color, I can see that. I can see that it could, even if he conscious or subconsciously being an old man in that area growing up, I could see that he would have some biases that we could consider that racist. Yeah, but when it comes to the dogs, when it comes to what he was producing or breeding, I could understand why he would say, "I don't want black dogs" or "black dogs are cursed." I really think that maybe more than likely, he was talking about his dogs, and he was talking about lines that he was crossing and the results that he was seeing within that bloodline, within that combination of bloodlines that were probably picking and seeing that when the result was black, those black dogs, I guess, will be throwbacks. Those particular throwbacks in the Hollingworth pot of breeding did not come out, as good as the dogs in front, or the red dogs or the buckskin dogs. I'm not sure how many buckskin dogs Mr. Hollingsworth had, but you know, um, I guess once in a while, if he wasn't, when he was still in the process of making the combinations and trial and error, he was getting probably some black doors in the combination in the pot, and they did not come out well. So at one point, I was like, all right, I see that in this family of dogs that I'm combining, if there's any black, and they're not black dogs. They're not, their skin is not black. It's just the hair. Okay, so let's be clear about that. It's just hair. It's not like race is about it's just black hair. Okay, like I got black hair, and I'm not black and not a black person. The dog was not a black, So let's not get into those racist points. All right. So I think that Mr. Hollywood, he was for his line, he was saying basically, any throwback that came out black really wasn't a good representation of that particular litter. So in that sense, I think that color does matter when you're trying to uh, breed a family of dogs and you're trying to what they say purify the line. You're expecting and you're trying to breed dogs that look a certain way, look like for example, if I'm going a little bit of a tangent, but I'm not. Hey, sorry about that. It's one of the dogs. When you go and say, hey, you're picking a dog out of the litter, and you find a dog that looks just like the parent, just like the sire, or just like a grandparent, the grandsire, or great dam, or something. One looks just like one of the famous ancestors of that dog. You pick that dog, or you should pick that dog if you can, if you're allowed to pick that dog, because but the belief is that that particular dog may act more or just like that ancestor that it looks like, that it resembles, so there is some idea, there is a belief that if you're, uh, phenotype, the phenotype of a dog will likely uh, dictate how he acts to some degree. Again, to some degree, because then if you start just breeding for looks without performance being tested, then that rule doesn't apply here. If you're basically, hey, if you're basically breeding for looks without actual meaningful gauging of the standard, then you're not doing it right. All right. So there are priorities here. And so if you're not doing it right, then you and this is how you test. excuse me, you're picking and not really doing everything else, and really it's not working out. That's not going to work out. But if you're doing everything right and you're still basically saying, all right, I see it, that dog looks just like X dog in the background, you might want to keep them. But you at least you think about that. So does looks and color matter? To an extent, yes. To an extent, yes, yes, because you have an expectation of an Eli dog, or most Eli strains to look a certain way, black dogs, for example, or a midnight cowboy dog to look black, to be a black dog. There is expectation of each family of dogs, and the expectation it does include looks, obviously traits, obviously personality traits as well, but it also includes looks. So does looks and color matter? Say yes to an extent. Okay, so I hope that this really triggers some sort of thought, or you know, you enjoy this type of conversation, type of uh, thought process of dealing with these dogs in today's age. All right. So this is Tony Montana. Until next time, hopefully it'll be soon.